Traveling is great when everything goes as planned, but whenever the plans fall apart, this part kind of sucks.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby, won't you?
We're all packed up and ready to go to Melbourne.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Won't you watch all night, 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 watch all night.
So we made it to the domestic terminal. We are actually like 5 hours early for our airplane. Our Airbnb host had somebody else coming right after us, so they needed us out by noon, so we went ahead and checked out. We're hoping to get into the American Express lounges here. However, we can't check in until 2 hours before, so we actually have like 3 hours that we're here that we can't do anything. But I haven't talked about the trains here. They're like their subways, so their inner city trains here in Sydney are so nice. They're not super far reaching, but there's like plenty of seats every time. They're always clean and well taken care of, and we really enjoy getting to use those with our Opal cards and everything. So yeah, if you're ever here, definitely take their inner city trains to get around. Very convenient and very nice way of doing it. But now I guess we're gonna go try and kill like 3 hours in the front part of the airport.
So we've been at the airport for about 30 minutes and we still have like 2 hours to wait until our plane is supposed to take off, but we just got an email that our flight is canceled and it's not going to be going out until tomorrow at 11:30. And that's a problem because Donnie's parents get in tomorrow at like 8:30ish, so we're gonna figure out what to do. I don't really know.
So after talking with the airlines, Tiger Air that we're flying a budget airlines this time. Just a domestic budget airlines, and so we already talked with them and they will offer us a full refund for our flight or a reimbursement for our accommodations tonight if we were to stay at a hotel, up to like $120 per person, which is a really good deal. But we just saw that another budget airline, Jetstar, has a flight tonight at 10 p.m. that will fly to Melbourne. And so no matter what, the way we look at it is we already have paid for our Airbnb tonight in Melbourne, and we're going to be meeting my parents tomorrow in Melbourne. They're flying from the US to travel with us. So the flight to Jetstar is $100 more, American dollars more, for us to fly with them tonight. Or we're already paying for our Airbnb tonight, which is like $100. So it's like, you know, if we fly tonight and we get there, we're paying $100 more to get to Melbourne than what we originally were paying. Or we can take the reimbursement for the hotel and then fly tomorrow and just be losing out on our Airbnb tonight, which is a little bit comparable. We're splitting with my parents anyways, but so no matter what, we're out about $100. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to book this Jetstar flight so that we can at least be there tonight so we can pick them up from the airport tomorrow morning. This is the first time for us to ever have to do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this booked before everybody else takes it.
So apparently the saga continues. Immediately after us booking our tickets online, the website crashed, and so now Aubrey's having to talk to the people on their toll-free line to see if we actually got our tickets booked after we put all our credit card information in and everything. And so now online, the plane that we're trying to look at for 10 o'clock tonight also says that it was completely booked now, so we don't know what we're doing now.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for your help. That's it. Just wanted to see if I was on there.
We're not on there, so I guess we're flying out tomorrow.
So the latest news is that we ended up having to book a Qantas flight rather than doing the Jetstar or the hotel accommodations that they would give us tonight. We just want to get there for our parents. It's going to be their first Airbnb stay. And so we want them to have a good experience getting in, checked in there. And so we want to be able to meet them. And also they'll be jet lagged after a crazy long flight. So we want to be able to meet them there and be ready for them. So we're trying to rush over to Terminal 3 now to Qantas to get on that plane. It sucks we had to pay quite a bit more for this flight, but at least we're getting to Melbourne whenever we expected to be there. So Tiger Air is, the people were all very friendly, I'll give them that. But they said that it was basically a issue with their people flying the plane, I guess, so they had to cancel it. So I don't know if a pilot had to call in sick or whatnot, but that is just inexcusable if you're a pilot. Anyways, gotta make our way to Qantas now.
Okay, now they can't find our booking reference on the machines, so we're gonna go talk to a person.
Cause I don't wanna stay.
So the good news is they did have it for some reason. The self check-in wasn't working, I guess. So they did have ours. So we got our boarding passes. So we are actually going to Melbourne today. After quite the saga. Yeah.
Oh,
this is a crazy saga. Crazy saga. So now I gotta go figure out where our gate actually is, and maybe we can make it to a lounge. Who knows? We've already been at the airport for like 3 or 4 hours, so maybe we can make it to this time.
There's nothing in for me, no. I'm not fitting in. I packed my things to go. Am I being naive?
The next portion of the saga is that now in Qantas Terminal 3, there's no lounges for us to go into. Terminal 2, there was a couple that we could have gone into. And Terminal 1, the International Lounge, there was an awesome American Express lounge, but we're not able to go to it.
Okay, so this is actually way sweeter of a deal than we anticipated. So with our credit cards, the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the American Express Platinum that we got specifically for traveling, they both come with Priority Pass access. And so usually what we've done with that before is going to a lounge and getting all the free food there and getting to use their, just all their nice facilities and everything there. That's been awesome. But we saw that they didn't have a lounge here in this terminal. They only had these discounts on different restaurants. And we've seen those before, but never really been sure what that is and have never used it. But we tried it out this time and it's awesome. So here, there were 2 different restaurants in Terminal 3 that you could spend up to $36 and basically just get a free $36 gift card basically to spend at their restaurant. And so we both used our own passes. And so we have $72 worth of food here and we're really excited about it.
So our flight is about to board, so we're gonna make our way down to the gate to try to get onto our flight to Melbourne finally. Alright, we've boarded our Qantas flight. It's our first Qantas flight ever. And not even what we plan on doing, but you know the saga.
Super nice. I really like it. And this is like the most comfortable seats we've ever had, and this is like an hour and a half flight. We always get nice seats for the short flights for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens.
But we notice each flight, or each seat comes with a iPad in the back seat. Sorry. Each one comes with its own personal iPad that you, I guess, we can put up on the tray and watch different things for entertainment. So that's really nice. So we're gonna settle in here and wait for takeoff.
Which relate to DBT, also known as deep brain hypnosis. You may be interested to know the use of cognitive or
just like that, we have made it to Melbourne. Finally did, after all of the crazy travel day that we had today. And one super exciting note, on the way in, I saw my first kangaroo hopping across a field, over a fence, and crossing a road. Hopefully I have footage of that as we are landing. If I do, I'll throw that in there, but if not, just take my word for it. I saw a kangaroo. Did you really? Yeah. I saw my first kangaroo. I'm super pumped.
I didn't see it, so I'm really jealous, but hopefully we'll see one this week.
So we're taking the Sky Bus into town, and it costs 76 Australian dollars to get in. And then we'll be coming back here tomorrow morning to pick up my parents. So we went ahead and got return tickets for that as well. Oh, the bus is here. We're gonna go try to catch this.
Finally made it all the way to our Airbnb after a really long day, and it's great. It's really comfortable, so we're glad we're here. It's dark outside, so we haven't really gotten to see Melbourne yet, but we're excited to start exploring tomorrow.
So tomorrow morning we'll be going back to the airport, where we're going to be picking up my parents, who will be traveling us for the next few days here in Melbourne. We're so excited to get to explore the city. I am so glad that we did make it. Just like Aubrey said, this was a nuts travel day, one of the craziest ones that we've actually had. But we made it. We can relax now and start exploring tomorrow with my parents. And start exploring tomorrow with my parents. So thanks so much for traveling with us, and we can't wait to see you in our future videos.